now we need something for the door. And we've been doing a ton of wreaths, so I want to do something a little bit different. So first we have this big, huge snowflake here. And this snowflake was $1.99 at Goodwill. And it was originally, at Big Lots for $6. Who knows how long ago. This I got at the Target spot the other day when they had everything half off. So instead of $5, it was only $2.50. So what we're going to do, I know it's mirrored, so I'll turn that over. I think that I could put that on top of this. That way it's not just clear. Has a little bit more to it. So let's try. I think I may even need to add some kind of floral to it or a bow or something, but we'll see. And oh, I really like this. Look, thick plastic. That is really pretty. Okay. So now that we have that unwrapped, this is what it looks like on the back. So this, probably see a camera in there, is what it would look like to the front. I'm thinking maybe of offsetting it. This is pretty heavy too, and it looks like it just has this hook. So I think that I probably shouldn't offset it. I should probably put some really good adhesive in here, which means I got to get this off some kind of way here. Can't be too difficult. Let's see. Beautiful snowflake. So I'm going to take the beautiful snowflake here. Where's the top? Here's the top. I'll use a wire. Get that off there. It broke the mirror. I heard a crack. I didn't know that's what it was doing. Darn it. Alright, now we're going to have to figure out something for that. That's okay. That's okay. Things happen. I wish it didn't, but, you know, it did. Alright, so that's how we're going to set it up. Just like that. And I'm just going to take the Gorilla Glue and attach. And then I'm going to let that set and I'll be back. We got to figure out what we're going to do about this middle. Okay, broken mirror fix time. I found, where'd I put it? Oh, right here. Why not another snowflake? Just found this in my little ornament stash. So that'll help cover that up and it'll look like a little burst behind it. Boom. Love it. And that Gorilla Glue, look, so did an awesome job. So this little ski drinking set, normally $5, was $2.50, like I showed y'all on the winter decor little video there. And we're going to use this as a base. Alright, I'm using this whole ski and I'm using these little trees. They were normally $1, so they were 50 cents each. And what I'm going to do is going to put these all on here. And I got different kinds. So I've got like more of a mercury glass, more of this like iridescent. I even have green ones. These little fat bottoms, so those little green ones will probably be the ones that sit in there. Huh, not too bad. They all would actually fit okay in the holes. But I've got 2 of each of all the little trees, and at only 50 cents each. That's $1, $2, $3, $4. Not bad. So I'm going to use the Home Decor Folk Art chalk paint, and this one is chalk matte. I picked this up the other day at Michael's. The trees are in the that little spot, little like dollar thing up front. They are not by Christmas, at least not in my Target. Okay, I got the ski all covered in white. Also did the little flip ups because those can be seen. You can do the entire back if you want to, of course, I just didn't. Now on your little board, since you have your ski, you can do pretty much anything you want to on top of here. I just thought the trees were really cool because they're winter decor. But you could even mix like candles in. So like those almost fit perfectly in there. I just happen to have these. And then you can place these as you'd like. You can do a little pattern if you want. You can do all kinds of different stuff. Like maybe you want just different ones like that. So there's just a lot of different ways you can do this. I tend to go with things that are pretty symmetric. So I am going to do, I think, the green ones in here, and then I'll start doing a little pattern. I think I'll probably do, and I love the mercury glass. Mercury glass is like one of my favorite things. I think it is so beautiful. And then these two, I didn't even realize when I picked them up, but they vary a little bit. But I think that's cool because they go together. So if I put those together, it's not like two of the exact same. So I'm going to put my little trees on here. I'm going to use my hot glue gun on the hottest setting since it's glass. You can obviously use like E6000 and Gorilla Glue and all that. I tend to use my things over and over again. That's why I'm using the glue gun. So kind of eyeball where they're going. And you can either leave this as is. You could do little stripes and designs on your ski. Or what I'm going to do is what I usually do. And that's going to be to add snow on it in some kind of way, shape, or form. So first, let's start with the hot glue. Alright, that's what it's looking like. Isn't that pretty? Just love all that shimmer. So the next thing I'm going to do is what y'all see me do on a lot of things. I'm going to add my fake snow. Just because I think it needs a little bit of texture. Obviously this is optional, and again, you can do all kinds of different things you want to. You can put little grass or little people around, you know, whatever floats your boat. Alright, I put some ads down underneath because this stuff can get everywhere, and this is the 3M general purpose spray adhesive that lasts a good amount of time. The snow that I prefer is the Buffalo snowflakes. Normally $4.99. These were in a Michael's grab bag. I got a ton of these. This is, to me, the nicest snow. So I'm glad that I got a bunch of it. I've been using it all over. I find it looks a lot nicer than the other snow that I've seen at places. Alright, so I'm going to spray little bits of snow here. Or, goodness, little bits of glue. I'm trying to spray pretty close down because I don't want the little glass guys all sticky. You could also brush on glue, but I think this works so well that I end up using it more often than not. Okay, so once you have everything, do need good ventilation too. Stuff is still wrong. Then you can take your snow and sprinkle it on here. Anyways, I think it just gives a little something extra. That's what the season's all about, extra. Alright, let's take a look. That's with the green trees in. Isn't that pretty? I may just keep the candles in, honestly, rather than the green. That's going to be really pretty on my coffee table. This is what I did for my entryway table. So I have my 3 reindeer here, the 2 candle holders, and then the reindeer bust. And I just added some picks all around in my golds, my whites, and my silvers to try to tie all the colors in together. This is just placing picks on top of each other and breaking them apart. And I found this because I needed a beautiful table runner. It wasn't too bright white and had either gold or green, and the dark green with this black would have been just too much. But I found this one and it was on clearance for $15, so figured good score, and it's a nice winter white. I also have my little guy, little jar here that I got from Goodwill the other day. And I also bought these a few years ago, if you've watched previous videos. And these deer, it's kind of playing with placement here. These deer were also from Goodwill. So to bring in some of the deer, I have that. I've also picked these different little picks here. So we have some with berries, some with a little bit of like snowy, some more of our golds, some more of our whites, because we did that over there by the door. And I also had found just one of these when I was playing with the entry, but I had two more when I took down my Christmas stuff that I had poked into my other little reindeer arrangement. So I'm gonna put the table runner down. That's gonna go in the middle here. I'm gonna add some snow into this, and then around this base, since it's lifted, then I'll add some of these around just to bring in some more of the greens and golds. I'm sharing how I build this arrangement for anyone that would like to see step by step. I really love how beautiful all the winter decor turned out. And remember, if I can do this, you can too.